Hey, check this out, man. It's your boy Hot Jerko, man. Make sure y'all keep subscribing to the Hot Jerko Show on YouTube and check out that No Codefendant podcast. Make sure y'all hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment and hit the notification bell so y'all can keep up on the new movies and new content and new interviews. Episode 4. We here.
Sorry.
Rocky Maverick.
Oh yeah.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Rocky Maverick, man. If you don't know me, man, I'm pretty Googleable. My bad. You can just, say, hit the Google button, put in Rocky Maverick. Man, everything about me will come up. My Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I got so many videos, man. I got so many songs. I got a catalog of over like 70, 80 records. So, yeah, man, I appreciate the support, man, coming on here. It's the 4th episode. Damn, I feel a little pressure. I ain't know. I thought I was looking down the catalog. It's closer than I thought.
No, man, we appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's great, man. That's dope.
Born and raised in St. Louis?
Born and raised, yes. Downtown St. Louis, to be specific. So, born in the Cochrane, stayed there for like 5 years. And then lived in O'Fallon Place till I was like 19. So we moved from Cochrane to O'Fallon Place.
Okay.
So then I stayed there for a while. I mean, a long ass time, and then
So you was born in the Cochrane?
Yeah, born in the Cochrane, raised in O'Fallon Place.
Okay.
So, and then my family lived in a JBL, so it's like downtown was just pretty much back and forth.
You was the only child?
Only child on both sides.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was your dad around or like?
Oh yeah, he's still around.
He's still around. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So was he a music guy? What influenced you to want to be an artist?
Well, it was poetry. I was doing poetry before I was doing rap. So, my guy X-Man, he was like rapping. He was doing this thing. He was actually rapping with Yoshi B them and shit like that.
Shout out to Yoshi B.
Yeah. So he was one of like my influences when I was like my mama and his mama were very close friends, and he stayed like very close, like right up the street from me in O'Fallon Place. So I mean, I was very sheltered, to be honest. So I didn't get out a lot in O'Fallon Place until I got a curfew.
Yeah.
So I didn't know a lot. I wouldn't, I wasn't like into shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. So
so safe to say you weren't a bad kid.
Well, no, I wasn't. I mean, until you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Absolutely.
And you find out by having shit happen to you.
No doubt.
Type of shit.
No doubt.
It did happen.
So it grows you up fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much. Yeah. So like, like the rapping shit came from him. Like he was rapping, and I was fucking up in school and shit. My mom grounded me, so I was doing like poetry. I had a poetry class that I was going to. So that's all I could really do. So I started writing a poem, like at least 2 poems a day for damn near like 90 days. Cause like I had like all these fucking poems, and when I came off of fucking being grounded, I see this nigga and he just reading the fucking poems. He like, nigga, what the fuck? He like, bro,
this shit
you
might
as well start rapping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, rapping. I'm like, I don't fucking rap, nigga. I just be dancing to that shit, nigga. Yeah. Like I never looked at Tupac, all that shit like that. Nigga can rap, cool, I wasn't like tripping when the nigga died. Like, oh, all right, it's music, nigga. Like, dance to like what? That was like 96. I was 11, so nigga like it's
damn.
Like
in 96 you was 11.
There we go.
I didn't mean to Kevin Hart.
I just got you.
I didn't mean
so I just gave you the sauce.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So, anywho, like music just is one of those things that like just kind of came about. Like,
no doubt.
I really didn't start wanting to rap until about 99.
You definitely a dope artist, man. I wanna, I've been knowing you a quite while, watching you do your thing. Elevate. Every time I see you, you elevating. You're not doing the same thing. I was gonna ask you. You remember when I hit you up and I said I was a fan of you, and I'm like, bro, you a star. And I told you, I said, watch who you stand next to, because it in this game it can kind of almost decide your value. When I first said that to you, be honest. What did you think after that? What did you think about me, and what about that comment I made? Be honest.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you were trying to warn me of maybe said people I was hanging around and maybe wasn't of my ilk or something like that, or maybe, I don't know. If that was the first thing, I was like, damn, is he trying to tell me something, or is he speaking in general?
Yeah.
Just saying that along the way,
Yeah.
you're going to have different things come up and you need to make the right decisions on it. So it was like I didn't know, because you've always been one of those type of people that you're very you will say something and you gotta let that shit marinate for a second.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
No, you're accurate, because, and that's something I learned and had to practice, because you don't want to offend people. And people say, man, F people. Nah, when you really want to get a message through, or really trying to get some business done, you'll take that extra time to get something to a person in a way that you think it'll reach them.
Yeah. But I was just like, okay, I didn't know exactly what you meant, but I was like, okay. And at the time, like, to be honest, I mean, all of the decisions I've made haven't been the best as far as the things that I've done from as far as my career, the rap stuff that I've done.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
yeah, but that's
and you're gonna have bumps in the road, and I was just more speaking from a fan and from a person that used to do music. I'm like, man, this guy got these people. They know he a star too, and they standing next to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've never seen a group of people go at once. Even when you look at the Saint Lunatics, you see what I'm saying? And that's just how the business always been. And I'm like, I don't want this cat to get wrapped up in showing love and trying to create a conglomerate, and which is a good thing. But I'm like, this guy's a star, man. I just want to put that on his mind. That's all it was. But I'm gonna tell you this. I stopped giving advice. That shit is bad for business.
No. When if you live long enough, you'll be able to look at a lot of things in hindsight.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well said.
So, like, in hindsight, you look at it, what you say, it's like, like now, I mean, at this very moment, and then you asking me that question. Now, you told me that years ago. That was like 3-4 years ago, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then you remember it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm a fan.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, man, being in this game, and ain't nothing wrong with being selfish.
Nothing.
You almost got to, in a way, because the same motherfuckers that you help get to a spot, they'll step over you to get to be better, or whatever the fuck they feel like their ego is gonna make them feel like being better. Trust me, I'm in that shit like right now with people that are very close to me.
Yeah.
So
and those was the things I was talking about, man.
Yeah. It makes you wish, like, damn, I could have just done this shit. I could have just said,
I
damn,
wasted a lot of time.
I wasted a lot of time, money.
Man.
That'd be the biggest thing. If us to see something not go your way, all because of ego and people not understanding who they should be in the position they're supposed to be playing.
And why is it that people would rather be the captain of a sinking ship than be the crewman on a decorated ship? Like, why are we like that? Why are we like that?
It's hard for me to say, though, because I'm one of those people that I like to think that people have their best intentions when doing something.
Of course.
But what they say. I forgot the saying. Um, the road to hell was paved with good intentions, or something like that. It's something to that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, you just so ignorant to what you're doing. Like, yeah, of course you think you're doing something right.
Yeah.
But at the end, it might just be. It could be selfish. It could be. It's. But I like to think that people try to be the best version of themselves, or they don't try to fuck people over like they really don't. They just don't realize they are.
Yeah, and then
maybe that's and maybe that's just me trying to have. I have too much grace.
No. That's a beautiful thing to have, but in this business, it's dangerous. It's a thin line. You know what I mean? And I know you know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm.
It's a very gray area with that.
Yeah, and
a lot of people be mad at Nelly. He's selfish.
Uh-huh.
Now that I'm understanding the business and everything, I'm like, even signing to rappers, it's like I'm gonna put it on the street perspective. You open up $1 million trap house, and then you open up one for your cousin right next door. That don't make sense.
No.
It's just bad for business.
No. It's
you know what I'm saying? So the selfishness part of it, what you were speaking of.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it.
No,
it's because I've I'm saying a lot. But
you got
like
you want to say something though.
Yeah,
it sounds like you want to talk about something. It's the perfect show.
I'm cool.
Okay,
I'm cool.
All right, let's move on. Then. Yeah, let's move on. So, at what point did you and your lady get into swinging with other couples?
Oh Lord, swinging with other couples. First of all, I've never swung.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Fuck shit. Hold up. Alex, you gave me the wrong damn notes, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I mean, unless you want to answer that, but this is the wrong notes. Okay.
We ain't never swung with nobody.
Okay. Damn it, Alex. Thank you. I got it. We on point now. Hell out of here, Alex. I'm sorry, Alex.
Is that a rumor?
He's new, man. No, it's the wrong notes.
You sure?
If you want to talk about it.
No, I'm asking
you. Okay. Rocky.
Yes.
What does Slum Fest mean to you, man?
Slum Fest?
Slum Fest. Shout out to Rabu.
Well, I've been on the freshman. I mean, I've actually been nominated as a freshman class member, and then now I'm on the freshman class board. So, man, Rabu showed me love, man. You know what I mean? We actually have had times we were supposed to work with each other individually before. Man, what was the spot over there on Cherokee? Goodness, it's been so long.
Yeah,
Blank Space. Yeah. When it was up and running, but just not got the opportunity. But that's one of the first places where when I finally saw that there was a scene that was there for me to see. So I was really green. I had been in the crib making records and trying to perfect the craft. And then when we would make records, me and my crew, it was always like, okay, let's get this music out to people. Let's package it up. Let's market it. Let's get out here. Go to gas stations. Let's go to meet people. Let's give it away. Yeah. If a motherfucker won't give you $5, they'll give you $1.
Yeah.
If they won't give you $2, I mean, if that, not that. A lot of people will see my hustle and give me more than what I will even ask for. Mm-hmm. But we never would get that shit popping like we would want. So I spun my wheels doing that a lot in my early artist age.
Okay.
So then when I finally said fuck that, I said I just need to start doing me. I went and just started looking up like local shows and shit like that, and they was the first thing that came up, and they had the Sunday ciphers.
Sweet.
I mean like the Sunday where you could freestyle, and then if you was whack, they throw a chicken on you.
Yeah.
So that's why I made my crew go. I made the first GHG go up there to rap.
Dope.
And it was dope because niggas didn't get no chickens thrown on them. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. But I saw niggas get chickens thrown on them, and that's the first time I got to meet Chris Grimes.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I thought I could just ask Chris Grimes for a fucking feature. It was funny. I was like, yeah, man, I got his inbox. He just read that shit. And I was, like, salty for years, like, for a second. And then I had to get to a point where I deserved the feature. Because I got the feature eventually. Yeah. Me and him, that's my guy. Matter of fact, free my nigga right now. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Free Chris Grimes,
yeah, man. So, but we, like, I just thought, oh, I saw him freestyle the thing. I freestyled. I was rapping. He was rapping.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Give me a feature.
Let me get a feature. And the nigga left me already. I was like, every time I see him, like, man, he still ain't fucking hit me up about that feature. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So yeah, like, it just shows. So yeah, like, I fucks with Slum Fest.
Slum Fest helped a lot of people, man. I remember being before Slum Fest, Rabu. I remember being 13, 14 up in the High Point murdering old niggas. Like, D-Mac and all of them. So yeah, Slum Fest, it's been one of them entities that, helped a lot of artists perfect their craft and, you know what I mean? Just learn the ways of the business.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
the award show tonight, actually.
Yeah. Shout out to Slum Fest, man.
Shout out to Slum Fest, yes.
Yeah. Why you don't like Eminem?
I never said I didn't like Eminem.
Somebody told me you don't like Eminem or DMX.
Somebody lied. Because, you so silly.
No, I'm just saying, bro. What Eminem done to you? Shout out to Detroit 313, man.
Those are literally my favorite artists. So yeah, you being funny. That's cool.
Why Eminem? What's up with him? Why is he your favorite artist?
That shit was just different, cause like when I heard it, and it was a bit relatable. It was a bit relatable because like, I had to tell niggas, like, that's why I said I was sheltered as a kid, because I had my father, even though my mom and my father weren't together, I had my mom and my father. But also my father had my grandmother, which was crazy about me.
Yeah.
So he had her help and him, and then my mom. Nigga, I went to private school in in elementary. So from second grade to fifth grade, I went to what they call an AME, Christian church.
Absolutely.
I went to an AME Christian church, but it was an AME school attached to Westside Christian Academy.
Yeah.
Me and Coco Severe. Yeah. Me and Coco Severe, we was in the same grade together.
That's dope.
That's my guy. Like, we went to second grade all the way up to fifth grade. We graduated, did rites of passage, where you had to pick a country in Africa, and we had to get an African name and remember shit, all that type of shit. But anyway, it shows like I just came from like a really something grounded. But then after I graduated from there, I had to go back to fucking public school in middle school, because funds was a little different. So imagine the shock of going from private school and going back to fucking public school after you've been in private school for like 4 years.
Yeah.
It was just different. Yeah. Like, niggas was on shit that I just wasn't on. I'm like, this shit different.
So that shelterness is what attracted you to Eminem, like.
Well, not to even say that. It's just that I started going through shit, like niggas was fighting, bullying, because like shit that I wasn't used to at the school when I was in private school.
Yeah.
So like,
made the stories relatable.
Yeah, like I'm finding out what jacking off is in the lunch line. I never heard of jacking off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? The nigga was talking, I'm like, what's I talking about?
Yeah.
He was like, nigga, you don't know what jacking off is? I'm like, why the fuck? Why you so mad at me?
Because I don't know what jacking off is.
Right. I guess I'll find out. Nigga, like,
Hey,
so this how it happened, and it's funny. This dude named Mike, and it's funny. I just ran into Mike Parker. I got to call this nigga because he saw me at the gas station just a couple months ago. Crazy shit. Saw this dude. Me and Mike Parker, we cool. This is 7th grade. It's like around spring. It's like school finna get out, so it's finna get hot sometime. He said, "Hey, bro, I got this tape. This white boy, man. This shit whack, cuz you can have this shit." I was like, "All right, nigga, whatever." Pop the shit in, and I'm like, who the fuck saying this type of shit? Cause like this is different shit. But also when he was talking about real shit, what he was going through, it was a little relatable shit that you wanted to say that you wouldn't, or feel like that.
And that's why I was jealous of him. I'm like, he can say this.
Yeah. And so it was like different. I'm like, damn. So after that, it was like, okay, what else is out? And at that time, DMX had It's Dark and Hell is Hot. That was his first album.
Classic. Shout out to the dog.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
and that was my shit. So
Bruh.
yeah,
When that's just from being a street nigga, and when I was doing my music, that's what we, I was at a young age, I was writing big records, but I was in the street, and to let you know, I was an artistic nigga, dog. When I heard that, boom, boom, I said, "Hold on, Dre did this." The dude said, "Hi, kids.
Yeah,
You like violence? Want to see me stick
yeah,
9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids?
Yeah, just saying crazy.
Want to copy me and do exactly what I did? Try this and get fucked up worse than my life is? My brain dead weight, trying to get my hair straight. I can't figure out which Spice Girl I want to impregnate. Come on, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
It was just different. Like it was ahead of it. It was, I mean, not different. It was just someone that was ahead of his time.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate Eminem.
Oh no, yeah,
I appreciate that boy, man.
Yeah, man.
The black community, we be a little harsh, but you can't front on that dude. You can't front on him.
Well, I mean, it just shows that anything that you're gonna put something that much time and effort into, you're going to be fucking dope at it. I don't give a fuck if you.
And then Drake standing next to you.
Yeah, but
how you gonna lose?
I mean, but some shit is divine. It's
question.
It's intervention.
No question.
The nigga said he was just listening to the radio and heard the nigga. He said he didn't even think the motherfucker was white when he heard him. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's where I got to get into my shit. Like, I do a lot of things because I feel like a lot of things I don't do because I feel like it's a waste of my fucking time. And sometimes that's the worst thing you can do as an artist. You need to be doing everything. You got to be doing everything that's supposed to be out there. That's the groovy thing to do that. Because if that nigga just say, you know what, fuck it, I ain't gonna battle today, that nigga wouldn't have got heard. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you got to do everything.
God can have all this shit laid out for you, and if your ass don't put the work in for it.
That's crazy. So that's my next question. What's your 5-year goal?
My 5-year goal is to still be married. Own a couple more properties. Shit, a lot of shit that's further than music, further away than what music is. Maintaining a nest egg and investments and shit like that. Really is. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's a beautiful 5-year goal, brother. Most rappers, they be like, I want to go platinum and maybe go on tour with Lil Baby. That's dope that you said that, bro.
No, I mean,
and I appreciate that answer. You know what I'm saying?
It's really time to get. It's always time to get to the money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's even harder when you're just working a real 9 to 5 and you ain't out here doing nothing grimy.
Yeah.
I ain't got no lick to hit.
Yeah.
I ain't got no.
It's a little harder.
Nothing that you really gotta go get up to go and get it. And then after you get it, you enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's almost like because man, I've got this little local fame that I have and shit like that. Done a lot around here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And that's why I like my wife. Like she's kind of coming up in the ranks as far as her content creating, and she's being known. And then also, the notoriety of her husband, me. Like we, like she's at that point now where she wants to do a lot. And be out and
as she should.
Stuff.
As she should.
And then, but me, I've been at that point back when COVID hit. That was my time when I was just flame hot, and everybody was gravitating, expecting something, and I had my time. And then now it's like, I mean, not that time, just saying being that time where it's really, I'm talking about being out here, the temptations of life, drugs, alcohol, sex. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So then now when you get to a point, you be like, you know what?
Yeah. And that's where I'm at too. You know what I'm saying?
Because the devil is there.
Oh man.
No, literally.
Especially in this business, man.
When you in the lab, when you in that club, when you partaking that
Yeah,
drink.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the lower part of self. You feel me?
No question.
So
No
yeah.
question,
So
man.
yeah.
Label give you $100K to do a feature with a female rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Sexyy Redd want 100.
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla want 75.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj want 50.
Mm-hmm.
Who getting that bag?
Sexyy Redd.
Shout out to Sexyy Redd.
And that's crazy because I even out of the three, she like if you would have asked me this like a couple years ago, probably was something different. But what she's done and maturated has been fucking amazing.
Yeah, she's convinced me too.
And so
She's a fucking
also
star.
and so for the fact so now being in that and then she's from my city,
Yeah.
it's like nigga,
Yeah.
I'll give her my bread before I go out of her and give somebody else that, especially if she was interested. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend that bread with you. Yeah. So
Somebody told me she's from the east side for real.
who gives a fuck?
Hey, check this out, man.
Give fuck she was from Washington Park. Goddamn. It's the same shit. Y'all let some water separate y'all.
Hey, Sexyy Redd. Sexy, don't be mad at me. I know you ain't from the east side, my nigga.
You crazy.
You, Suge Knight, Big U, Whack 100 in the car. Who driving? Who in the passenger and who in the back?
I'm driving.
Choose wisely, brother.
I'm driving.
Big useless, man.
I'm driving.
You driving?
Yeah, definitely driving. Whacking the passenger because
okay,
he's
okay,
sneaking and watching everything, and he got something to say about everything. Big U in the back, cause I mean,
yeah, him and Suge ass fighting over space,
and those are the guys that's going to really do the thing. You feel me?
You put that together very well.
There you
brother.
go. So that's how we'll be sectioned off.
No doubt.
There you go.
You booking a show, and you can have one STL DJ, one STL comedian as the host, one STL singer as the opener, and one STL rapper as the closer, and it can't be you.
Wow. Ooh, shit. This is some shit here. Alright. DJ, that shit gonna be biased just because this the first person that spun me on 104.1. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Diamond definitely.
Shout out to DJ Diamond.
Sorry, that's just. And then like I mean I ain't gonna say like I will say this for honesty. DJs are important, but a lot of DJs ain't breaking artists like back in the day. So to get broke by him and however it was, you know what I'm saying? He put me on the radio, spun my shit. Then he spun my shit the next week, and then I won a contest, a part of a contest to where I kept got spit. And then next thing you know, I look at my streams and shit. I look at my Shazams, they was popping. That's because it was playing on the radio. So yeah,
okay, you got your DJ.
So the DJ, what's next? You say the
comedian as the host.
St. Louis comedian. God damn.
Ooh.
It's a lot of comedians.
Take your time.
I'm
Your money on the line. You booking this show.
I got you. It ain't gonna be said, even though my mom meant said.
I'm sorry. I did the question wrong. Huh. A local STL comedian.
Local STL. Oh well, beep. All right. Larry Green.
Shout out to Larry Green.
You know who that is?
I do know Larry Green.
Larry Green's funny. He's a motherfucker. All right. What's the next? The singer?
The opener.
Damn, it's gonna be between Shailene and Asia Marie. Shailene.
And the big one of them all.
The rapper.
Who's closing that mother?
Who closing it? Who gonna be the rapper that close my shit, man?
Man, you finna get some crazy DMs. You finna have to punch on some niggas.
Nah. MC King.
Rocky Maverick, it's been a pleasure having you on the No Codefendant podcast show, man. I wish you growth, respect, and more success. Appreciate you coming through. It was a dope interview and some great answers. And yeah, man, just keep going, man. That 5-year goal was beautiful. And
Thank you.
I appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir. I need.
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, I do, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I
bro.
love you.
Yeah, bro. I'm go deep into it. Sometimes I can talk a little bit.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
I don't know.